The Classrooms tab will give a snapshot of how your program is structured based on number of classrooms, the number of children and their ages within those classrooms, and the teachers who are working within those classrooms. Here is what you will see when you click on the Classrooms tab. This page has 3 sections: Enrollment, Director of Record, and Classroom/Groups. The Enrollment section is going to give you totals. The license capacity is populated from licensing and cannot be edited. The rest of the information can be edited by selecting Edit. Here is the definition of high needs, and here is where you can edit the information. You can see that in this example, this program has 3 classrooms. Within these classrooms, there are 6 infants, 17 toddlers, 9 preschoolers, and 0 elementary age children. There are no high needs children, and 0 has been indicated as these boxes cannot be left blank. Please note your total number of children within each age group may be higher than your capacity due to overlap and part-time enrolled children. We are now going to update the elementary group to 12. If you made updates, assure you select Update. You are now seeing the changes we made reflected. Let's now review the Director of Record section. If you need to change or add this information, you will select Edit. In order to be added as a Director of Record, you have to have one of the following position titles in the Practitioner Registry Employment Record: Center Preschool Director, Program Administrator, Registered Family Child Care Home, Registered Group Child Care Home. If the system gives you a message stating that you may not be added as a Director of Record, make sure you check your employment record on the Practitioner Registry. If you find that you need to update your information on the Practitioner Registry in order to be added as the Director of Records, you must fill out a new employment verification form and send it to the Early Childhood Project. Only one Director of Record can be added. The last section is Classrooms and Groups. This will list out each individual classroom that your program has and should match with the information on the enrollment section. In looking at this example, you can tell that this program needs to add 2 more classrooms in order to match what they reported on the enrollment section of this tab. So let's add a classroom. By selecting New Classroom, you will be directed to a page where you will add your classroom name and the start date. If you have a school age specific classroom, note that in the classroom name. This will assist assessors and STAR monitors with keeping school age classrooms out of assessments. Once this information is entered, select Save. You will receive a success message notifying you that any changes you just made were saved. Now it's time to add teachers by selecting Add Lead Teacher, Primary Family Provider. We are now given a list of teachers attached to our program from the Practitioner Registry. It is extremely important that the Practitioner Registry is updated with current staff and position roles, as this is where the list is generated from. To add a lead teacher, click Select. Now we need to complete when this teacher started for this classroom, if and when the teacher stopped teaching in this classroom, and how many hours per week he or she spends in the classroom. Select Next once completed. You'll receive a success message if the change was approved by the system. Select Return. We are going to continue to add a teacher to this classroom by using the same process. You will notice that rather than a success message from the system, we are receiving a message that is notifying us that this individual is listed as a teacher in another classroom. We get the option to keep the teacher in the other classroom or end date the teacher in the other classroom. In this example, we are going to keep this teacher in both classrooms as she works in both classrooms. Select Finish. We are now receiving the success message as all changes made were accepted by the system. Select Return. You will need to enter all teachers working in each of your classrooms. Next is capacity. Remember, These are school-aged children, and we reported 12 children on the enrollment section of this tab. Select Update when all information has been entered, and return to get back to the main page of the Classrooms tab. You will now see Example School Age as a classroom listed on the Classrooms tab. You will see the lead teacher, other teachers, age ranges, and room capacity. In order to be added as a lead teacher and teacher, you will have to have one of the following position titles in the Practitioner Registry Employment Record: Center Preschool Director, Early Childhood Assistant Teacher, Early Childhood Teacher, Registered Family Child Care Home, Registered Group Child Care Home. Only one lead teacher can be assigned to a classroom, and that same person cannot be added as a lead teacher in multiple classrooms. The Classrooms tab allows you to edit information in regards to the classrooms in your program, which includes number of classrooms, ages of children, number of special needs children, director of record, lead teachers, and teachers.